It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. In what has become a tradition in Southfield, several groups of generous volunteers assembled to aid in the Rouge River cleanup. It was the 40th annual cleanup of its kind. Participants gathered at Southfield's Beechwoods Recreation Center and were bused to various locations along the river to clear away log jams and wooded debris, with volunteers focusing on the Southfield portion of the river that flows through 48 communities in southeastern Michigan.
Today we're cleaning out log jams and doing some wooded debris management. So we are going in and removing some of the big log jams that are impeding the flow of the river and causing erosion. So that's what they'll be doing today. We spend at least a month in advance going and doing all the field work and getting information out to our volunteers, and Jeff Spence in our planning department does a lot of that pre-work with the field stuff. And we've just been preparing for this actually for the last several months.
Some 200 people participated, the vast majority being a large group from Denso International, Inc., whose property sits just off the river near Telegraph and Civic Center Drive.
The people just show up with their gloves and their good spirits and the willingness to work, and we organize the rest. Southfield provides all the equipment, all the supervision, and it's ropes and chainsaws. And gone are the days of the huge machinery, the backhoes and that type of stuff, because we've taken out an awful lot of the big, huge log jams. And the equipment these days is very expensive. Could we use equipment donated to us? Certainly, but probably not on this day. And first weekend of June is always the first Saturday in June is always our cleanup.
Some 200 people participated, many of them from Southfield area corporations such as Denso, and worked under the guidance of the City of Southfield staff, both current and former.
What am I about to do for cleaning the Rouge River today is probably getting in the water and pulling out logs, maybe doing some chainsaw cutting, pulling out debris, and getting up on shore, pulling the rope to pull the logs out of the river.
I've been doing this for 3 years now, and as a park services worker, this always gets offered to us. I supervise all the volunteers, and I also have a chainsaw and trim a few branches. And I basically get people to pull rope that is attached to huge, heavy logs that are submerged in the water.
The Rouge flows through 48 communities in southeastern Michigan, encompassing 126 miles of waterway. The cleanup is part of an initiative taking place in nearly all of the communities through which it flows. The volunteers who participated have helped to make it a yearly tradition.
First event was organized not by Southfield, but it was organized by people all over community-wide organizations, and when I was employed, it was already started up, so I was not part of the organization part. And it was basically a one-year kind of kickoff for Earth Week. And they did it in many communities, Redford all over, and there was a lot to be learned. I mean, they had people show up in scuba outfits and that type of thing, and then nobody really, they were cutting their teeth for the first year. So that was carried on for a couple weekends, and they had thousands of people that came in. And then we picked up the next year, did our own organization, and have been doing it every year since. So, we've had successful programs with hundreds of people, and we've had, times when we were first getting started and weren't well known where we might have 30 people.
Volunteers enjoy the camaraderie and being part of a good cause.
This is the biggest jam that I've ever seen. This is my third time doing this on the work on the river, and it's huge. There's a bunch of big trees, a lot of debris, and everybody's really getting in there helping. It's a great team effort. And we have everyone ranging from our executives to some new employees, and it's a great way for everybody to just get together, do a team effort, meet everybody. It's a great team effort.
Now, to learn more about Rouge River cleanup efforts, visit therougeriverproject.org.